Hello, Aquarius. This is going to be a monthly love reading. So I'm going to pull some oracle cards first to get an overall love vibe for you for the month. Then we're going to look at you and your energy and then your connection. Or if you're not in a relationship connection, a potential connection, we'll see whatever comes up. Do some tarot, maybe some other oracle cards. We'll see what happens. So Aquarius, what is your overall love vibe for the month of August, for this hot, liony, sunny month of August? Reflection. Interesting. This came up for something else. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. I love that, though. I mean, here's the thing. Everybody needs their own space. And a lot of times we need little breaks, even if it's for a night. I mean, it's all good. It's honoring that you are two individuals with individual needs, right? And when you come together and you've had that time, then you're better, right? All right, so look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Oh, Aquarius, that's fabulous. And see, once again, it's like there's nothing to worry about. You know, like, I think so many times we think if we give somebody space, even if it's like, if you're in a relationship and it's a night off, you know, it's like there's this weird fear that can come up for whatever reason for some. Don't worry about it. No need to worry. Okay. And deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Oh my goodness. So there is a lot of reflection going on for you this month, Aquarius. I'm here for it. So let's see what's going on with your energy then. So is there something... So what's interesting about trust is it's twofold, right? A lot of times we project and we don't trust maybe a situation or a feeling or trust the other person. But what is underneath that inside yourself, right? There's, like I said, there's always something twofold. So let's see what's going on with your energy, Aquarius, this month. What's going on with you? At least the beginning of August. What's going on this month? What's going on with my Aquarian friends here? Interesting. 5 of Swords, Strength, and Knight of Wands. Interesting. And what I think is interesting about my lovely Aquarians is that because you are very intellectual, analytical, sometimes dropping into the heart space can make you feel a little uneasy sometimes, and then trusting your feelings. It's like you do trust your gut, but your gut is like linked to your analytical mind. And you, Aquarians, you have amazing minds. No ifs, ands, or but so it's always interesting when it comes to matters of the heart and Aquarius. So it looks like right now in the beginning, so yeah, 5 of Swords, there's some type of challenge in this to me speaks to some type of this goes to your thoughts. So it's like there is some type of thought pattern or maybe belief that is causing some, I'll say, discomfort for you. And I think that really goes back to the dropping in your heart, getting out of your head, which I know, like I just said. But here we have the strength card. So it's like you have the courage, you're strong. So it's almost like you have the strength, you are strong, but there's always like this little thread of resistance that you have to dropping into the heart. It's almost like there's more fear about what you could feel than what you think. It's almost like what I'm feeling is like this battle of between the heart and the head for you, at least the beginning of the month. But then afterwards there's movement. So it's like when I'm going to say when you get out of this headspace, you crank up the courage, you got this, right? Pep talk, you're amazing, you got this. And you drop into your heart, that's where the answer lies that you're looking for. It's not in your head, it's not in the analytics. And like I said, I know that makes you super uncomfortable. But then you're going to have this forward movement. You're going to have the okay, so what's hidden? All right. So so it's the juggling. So it's like you're at a point where it's time to connect, give equal value between your head and your heart, your thoughts and what you feel. But like I said, once you do, and then after that, then it's like you're going to know what to say, you're going to know how to move forward, but it's making this connection first. So, the connection between your heart and your head. Because the heart knows. All right, so let's see what's going on with your connection then this month. What's going on with your connection? And once again, take what resonates, leave the rest. This is just a general reading. So not everything is going to be valid for everybody, right? And we had 2 cards jump out. So 7 of Cups and then Judgment. Interesting. So Judgment to me, that speaks to balance. So it feels like right now there isn't a balance, there isn't a harmony in the relationship. And perhaps that's what's this in the connection. And perhaps that's what's having your mind replay everything. But Judgment, there does come balance after that. So that is interesting. All right, so tell me more about this connection. I know more about the connection, the relationship, and then we'll find out about your person. So tell me more about this connection this month. So it looks like at the start of August, it may be a little, which I said, which is what is making you go into that reflection. So Queen of Pentacles, all right. Earthy, 10 of Pentacles, super earthy. Yeah, so it looks like once you really tune into your heart, like get out of your head, stop replaying all that, conversations or the could, woulda, shoulda, or what did they mean, or all those things that we can do. Listen, there is no judgment. We have all been there, okay? We have all had the spiral. Anybody that's human has had that spiral. But really feel into what's really true. So what the mind can do is it's going to pull, once again, the ego is going to do this to keep you safe. It's going to pull from the past experiences and project in the future. as a form of protection, but that's not always the truth. And so honestly, Aquarius, you have to get to the truth, you have got to go to your heart, because your heart is going to give you the answer that you need. It's not going to be the replays. It's not going to be the coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's not going to be the, well, they use this word and not that. So, oh my goodness. Like, nah. It's the heart. And then once you do, there is this very clear, almost like reset in the relationship. And then we get to this new level, like 10 of Pentacles, that's like all the things, right? It's one of those like wish fulfillment cards where you have like the house. It's very like 3D based. And I think that's a thing too about Aquarians, is you like to see results in the 3D. And the Queen of Pentacles, once again, these are both like super earth energy. But I feel like, so maybe your person is an earth sign, maybe not. Once again, this is just, but there's this, once again, there's this balancing. That was funny because that's kind of like the theme for the air signs this month. But there's this compassion. And so having compassion for yourself too. But she also knows like how to make things happen. And I think that's one of the things where that you can get stuck with, is like, you have to know the answers. You have to know how to make it happen. You will, but you gotta get out of your head and into your heart. All right, so let's see about your person. So what's going on what's going on with your person? So if you're in a relationship, or the person coming in, if it's a new relationship, so what's going on with your person this month of August? Queen of Swords, interesting. Seven of Pentacles, and the Lavas, interesting. So your person, definitely, there's definitely a conversation that's going to happen. And it's going to feel like, excuse me, there may be no movement, but the end result is the union. But it's almost like you have to get yourself in a space, as do they, right? Because and it's interesting that we have 2 sevens here, affecting this one for the connection and this one for your person. So, and maybe it's because your person isn't taking action, or maybe they're at a space where, maybe not, I feel like not focused energy. And I think that's probably causing the frustration that's having you, more in your head than in your heart. But they do want the union with you. So trust everything, like, I think this goes back to that whole trust that, things are going to work out for the best. And let's see. Oh, and then we have the star. I love that. Yeah, it's going to shift. Like, it has to happen. So you both are, individually working on your things. And if you're in a connection, obviously together as well. And that's so funny because, this comes after. So we have the tower moment. The tower is just to clear things away. And that's what I think when I was feeling into like a conversation. So it's like this conversation needs to happen for the clarity. And listen, you don't need to know the next 10 steps. It's okay. One step at a time, and trusting. But it's like this conversation is going to lead to the sweeping away of this, whatever this challenging energy is. And then we have, the success of the star, right? And that's you, Aquarius. And then because they like, this is what they want. And they want this with you. So if there's if you were confused or unsure, I think this is good confirmation, clarity. And so let me just see if there's any like insight, advice for you. Maybe how to hold yourself, just any little thing that'll help you this month of August. So what advice for my Aquarius? Bright ties. I love that. Within every moment of chaos, there's a chance to transform, renew, harmony, and duality. I love that. And I think that's a good, like I had talked about, like this battle between the head and the heart. And yeah, it's an opportunity to transform. What needs to shift? What can you do to shift that and to bring that balance and that clear connection between the head and the heart, so that the head is not overriding the heart, especially when it comes to matters of love? Like, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. All right. And then true essence. So let yourself feel all of your emotions and honor them as a vital part of you. Complete self. I love that. Because like I said, a lot of times if you're thinking about your emotions and not feeling them, then you can't shift them and to honor them. Whatever comes up for you, we experience who knows how many emotions in a day, right? And so ride those ties, just allow it to come up, acknowledge it, be like, oh, okay, I'm experiencing joy. I'm experiencing a little bit of sadness. I'm experiencing a little bit of that. And it's just honor that. Because without the heart, I think that's hilarious. Without the heart, like, we can't experience all of it without connecting to that, to our heart. And once again, I said, you have the Lovers, you have you, the Star. They deeply love you. So whatever you're both going through, there is so much love there. And so my question to you, Aquarius, is, are you open to receive it? Are you, you have the strength to clear what you need to, and to really connect to your heart and be open to that love that you want. All right, dear friends, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments your favorite nugget. Give this video a thumbs up, click like, click subscribe, share with your friends, all the things. Help spread the love vibes around the world. Sparkle and shine your light the only way that you can. And until next time, more love vibes to come. Ciao.